Good morning, everyone. Happy Christmas Eve morn, I guess it is. This is Carter Wilcoxon, founder, CEO of CSI Financial Group. I'm joined on here today with my VP and MVP, as far as I'm concerned, at CSI Financial Group, Andrew Victor. Andrew, can you hear us?
I can hear you. And morning, everyone. Thank you for joining on the Christmas Eve.
Yes, fantastic. Hopefully, everybody's gotten a chance to get everything all prepared, got everything all ready to go for the kids and/or grandkids. We're not going to have this State of the Union address be too lengthy, but I definitely want to update and share with everyone a lot of the amazing results that we've already been having from CSI Financial Group's perspective of trying to advance not only the cause of CSI Financial Group with regards to helping our advisors in their client acquisition and client retention goals, but also to advance the causes of so many worthwhile charitable causes that are out there. So, we went down this path probably less than maybe a month ago, Andrew. I'm not sure if that's about right, but it's amazing in the short amount of time that we started reaching out to some of our advisor partners who were connected to some of these charities on how excited that they are, and obviously the charities are equally as enthused with the ability to be able to help them raise funds now and into the future. So everybody should be able to see my screen. I'm pretty sure that, all right, I think everybody should be able to see my screen now. I think I
Yep,
just had,
looks good.
okay, all right, perfect. So with that being said, what I want to do just to kind of get everybody started, I want to share with you the video that we have created here is really a deliverable. You'll also notice in the bottom of your control panel, if you click on the handouts drop down, there are 5 different handouts that are on there. All 5 of these are a must have. So make sure that you download them if you can. If you have an issue with them, make sure that you get with anybody here at our team to make sure that you have each one of these pieces. They're very important. And now more than ever, Andrew, how important is it? Because we just had a review with one of our advisor partners on the 7 steps, and it was very enlightening. They had a really good idea, but because we've refined and modified a few things as we've been developing this platform, it was, I think, very beneficial for that advisor partner to go through to make sure the 7 steps were completely understood. And now more than ever with our cause marketing initiative, it's even that much more important, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would agree, and I think it's something that we may, in terms of a best practice, those who have gone through the training on a monthly basis send out these documents so that they know they have the latest version if we've made any updates.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. We definitely need to make sure of that. And then also, the process is not going to be much different, but it absolutely has to be understood what the exact steps are. And so make sure that if you have not gone through the training with Stacy, we created that opportunity really to benefit not only the advisor partners, but also with regards to best practices. When you're dealing with what we call the donor base or the supporter base of a lot of these charities and churches and nonprofits alike, it's going to be very important that you understand what the procedures are. Because if you don't have the process down to a fine science, then there's potential issues that could occur. So that's why having
Yeah.
those 7 steps and understanding that is so important.
Let me just add on that, Carter. Certainly part of the reason why we want to make sure that people are following this process is so that because there's a large team supporting the advisor, everyone knows where that advisor and that client or charity is in terms of the process. Because if people don't follow the process, then when other team members get involved, they may be talking about something that confuses the client because the client hasn't already gone through that step in the process. So it's critical that in order for this to be a well-oiled machine, we're following these processes and we're communicating along these lines.
Yeah, and we use that terminology best practice, but in reality, this is the only practice. This is the only process that you should be navigating through and making sure that you've got it down to an exact science. So what I want to go ahead and do is I want to share with you, as I mentioned before, a deliverable. There's another handout here, and it's called the CSI eState Plan Brochure, version 7. We've pretty much got that perfected now. That is a deliverable for any charities that you're going to bring on. We've already had an amazing response from some of our advisor partners throughout the country who've already been talking to some churches and some major charities that we are going to be helping to advance their causes while implementing. So what I want to do is I want to show you, this is a video that I did myself, but we've already customized this to one of our other advisor partners. So just know that we can create this as a deliverable where we can utilize you and promote you to anybody maybe there locally that you may already be connected to. So think about it like this. We talk about our estate planning workshops that we've had a lot of success with, but we consider that really stranger marketing. Imagine the ability to be endorsed where the cost is barely even recognizable potentially because you're going to be giving presentations, whether that's virtually online or maybe even at a local charity or a church or whatever the case may be, but being endorsed along the way. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video so everybody can see what it is that we've already created for a deliverable. And then this goes in conjunction with the CSI eState Plan Brochure, as well as the cause marketing infographic that is also a handout. So let me go ahead and play this. Have you ever lost potential donors because you refer them out to professional services, say for a charitable remainder trust, and then never heard from them again? How much in potential donations has your organization missed out on? And how much good could you have done if those potential donations had actually materialized? Hi, I'm Carter Wilcoxon, CEO and founder of CSI Financial Group, and I'm here to show you how to capture potential donors who drift away from you and the lost funds they represent. In the next 4 minutes, I'll show you how to meet and potentially exceed your funding goals by using our cause marketing initiative to 1, attract new donors, 2, increase revenue with immediate gifts, and 3, dramatically increase bequest. Who are we? We're a highly trained networking team of advisors who can help you raise funds for your cause. Using our collective 250 years of experience, combined with our philanthropic approach, we created a proprietary process that makes it simple, efficient, and cost-effective for your donors. The cost for you? $0 to implement. No legal fees, no consulting fees, and no admin fees. We handle all of it. How do we do it? We use secure e-technology to create estate plans for your donors with concrete directives that lock in donations in just a few days for a fraction of the traditional cost. An astonishing 83% of Americans who will make up a majority of your donor base don't have this necessary tool, nor the access to make a significant gift to your cause. That's what we deliver to them. And we support your donors with all the live professional services and handholding they need to complete a fully customized, fully funded estate plan they access through a secure login. This is how our cause marketing solution really stands out. Imagine having your own in-house turnkey solution for easily implementing charitable remainder trust. That alone could make the difference in meeting your research and service goals. Regardless of your size or organizational structure, our program can scale to fit your needs. So whether you have a planned giving department, a small staff to facilitate giving, or are funded via a bright green click to give button on your website, our program can scale to fit your needs.
Never again will you have to send donors away for even basic estate planning needs or charitable remainder trust. As a VP of Plan Giving, imagine if your response was always, yes, we can help you with that. By using our team of professionals who come to you and to your donors, wherever they live, by taking advantage of phone meetings and screen share technology. The many senior clients we currently work with really appreciate this convenience. As an example, we recently assisted an elderly couple that couldn't drive across town to get their estate work done because of the wife's disability. They were grateful we could accommodate them over the phone and on the computer. Another area that we work in regularly as well are our families raising children with challenges, disabilities, or special needs. They feel the exact same way because every day for them is always unpredictable. They're just so glad they don't have to clean the house or another in-home appointment. As part of our team, we even bring you a corporate trustee. Trust Bank, a century-old institution, will ensure that all donations and bequests are safely transferred to your organization at the appropriate time. As members of the National Association of Charitable Gift Planners, we stay at the forefront of gift planning innovation. We know you'll have questions, so please use the contact information in this video. We believe there is enough good in the world that by making it easier for people to give, more people will give. And together, we can make a difference for your organization and all that you do to make the world a better place. Thank you.
So this is just so that everybody knows, we've already customized this. So at the ending, as opposed to it just being CSI Financial Group's contact information, it's actually the website and the information for one of our advisor partners that we did this for already, as well as during the video when you're watching, when I talk about the team approach and when it pops up, we've created a team roster where we actually put that advisor in the middle and then his teammates are surrounding him for that visual as well. So it's already been received very, very well. The other thing that I want to share with everybody is that this is my fundraising page that we have on our website currently. This was done less than a week ago, and we've got some internal data that we track. And what I want to share with everybody is the page report that I have for all the tracking for all the different clicks on our website. If you'll notice, all the pages below, look at all the ones where it's like 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 clicks. These are all the pages we've had in the probably 3 years that we've had these pages up and running. Since we started tracking this about 3 months ago, you'll see that all those other pages, none of them were, there was no interest in any of those pages. Obviously, the very top one is the home page. So that's obviously automatically gonna be the most clicked on page because it's the most, it's the initial home page. But you'll notice second page from a page that was just created less than a week ago, it is by far very attractive. And this is because we've already been doing outreach for different types of charities. These charities are very interested in what it is that we can deliver for them now and into the future with our software and our team approach. So Andrew, do you want to touch on a little bit of that at all?
Yeah, I mean, one of the cool things when Carter was showing me that page in terms of the metrics for that specific landing site, the fundraising landing site, you know, there were over a dozen universities, and the amount of time they spent on the website was in the 7 to 8 minute zone, meaning that they watched the video. And, you know, in the background, I'm sure they're talking with the other folks within their team to say, is it worth the conversation? Should we go reach out to these folks? So think of it this way: when you brand this to yourself with that information at the end of the video, and then we can help set up a landing page. This is a great way to market to different charities, churches, etc.
Yeah, I guess here's the point, right? Because, you know, Andrew, you and I, we've been so laser focused on client acquisition and trying to differentiate ourselves, and by extension, obviously differentiate our advisors or prospective advisor partners, as we call them. This is it. I mean, there is nobody else doing anything close to what it is that we're doing, and it's resonating with those who are making the decisions. In any event, I didn't want to go into too much today. I wanted to give you a high level view to understand that what is before you, this opportunity that is before you, and whether you're listening to this live or if you're listening to this recorded, you definitely need to reach out to us to see how we can start the process for you to get the better understanding the steps. But just know that we have all the deliverables, we have all of the team members that are going to be able to help you along the way. You will not have to go this alone. You will have a member, somebody that will be able to hold your hand in the beginning processes. That's why we have the training, we've got the marketing, we've got the mentoring, we've got all the support that make this a successful opportunity for everybody that's on this call. So, there wasn't really much more that I wanted to talk about. Obviously, it's New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. And I know that everybody wants to maybe get going, started, maybe get by the fireplace. Hopefully you got your coffee out this morning. So, Andrew, other than that, I just wanted to share with everybody the opportunity. Again, the handouts, make sure you download those. If you don't have any of these 5 handouts, or if you had any problems with them, make sure that you connect with us to make sure that we get them to you.
Perfect. And Carter, let me add one thing in terms of the effectiveness. I'm just looking at your calendar in terms of that one national group that you were introduced to mid-November, and by a week and a half, they had committed to doing the A/B test marketing to 1,000 of their donors. This is how quickly people look at this, because keep in mind, this is not costing the charity anything. This is a free team to the charity to generate more donations and gifts to that organization to do good to people that are already convinced. So think of it that way, which is, you, as Carter said earlier on this webinar, you have an organization that is backing you, that is saying what we're doing is very powerful to the already convinced donors that work with that charity, that give to that charity. So it's very powerful.
Yeah, and here's one last thing I want to add. The reason why we started going down this path was I got this letter, and I'm going to read this letter. Now, it's 5 paragraphs long, but I'm going to read this first short paragraph. About a year ago, CSI Financial Group decided that we, as a company, we're going to start donating, be partners in hope, is what they call, for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Now, those of you who know about St. Jude's, Danny Thomas Foundation originally is what it was called, understand what an amazing foundation that is. So we decided to start as a company donating. Well, I knew that I was onto something whenever I got this letter, this form letter, that I want to read just the first paragraph to everybody on this call. It says, "Dear CSI Financial Group, you play an important role in helping your clients achieve their financial and charitable goals. We at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital appreciate all that you do, because 75% of our funding comes from the public, including generous individuals like your clients." Now, when I received this letter in the mail, along with a bunch of other ways to be able to give, charitable remainder trust being one of them, and we can touch on that. That's another area that I'm sure some of you are like, I have no idea what that even means, how that even works. We have it all handled for you. I promise you do not have to know everything. But what I quickly realized after reading this was, we're already a target. Well, I say we, advisors that are listening to this right now, you're a target, because these charities need your clients. So what we are going to be able to do is help them with their already convinced clients, and give you an opportunity and showing you the fact that you have a much more powerful reach than you even imagined. The only problem was, until now, you didn't have all the deliverables. Well, that's what CSI Financial Group's done. We've created the deliverables, the mechanism to be able to open the door to the endorsement and the opportunity that is before you. So with that, Andrew, unless you have anything else, I want to let everybody get going. It's 20 minutes. That's pretty good. That's about how long I wanted to have this be today.
That's perfect. And happy holidays to all of you, and safe New Year's if we don't talk to you beforehand.
Yes, absolutely. Very, very Merry Christmas to everyone. Hope everybody has a phenomenal Christmas, and Happy New Year's to everybody as well. Thank you all for being on here on this holiday Christmas Eve day. We look forward to working with you. My contact information obviously is up right now. You can be able to go to our website, and then you can call us here for more information, more in-depth training and understanding. 888-316-6040. For Andrew Victor, this is Carter Wilcoxon. Thank you all very much. Have a fantastic day.